Howdy folks, and welcome back to World of Tanks with the mighty Jingles. And once again, this video is brought to you by the artist formerly known as incompetent camera Minion Eddie, and now very, very competent uploading Minion Eddie, as I am still without an internet connection. Just as XCOM 2 War of the Chosen has been released on Steam, and I am kicking myself for not being able to play that. Apparently it's incredibly good. However, thanks to my good mate Eddie, we are at least able to get a World of Tanks video up for you today. This is a video that I had previously recorded before I lost my connection. It's Skullboy 159 in the IS-3, very solid and reliable Tier 8 Soviet heavy tank. Unfortunately, this is a Tier 10 battle here on the Pilsen map. Oh shit. A sentiment that I am sure is close to all of our hearts whenever the matchmaker keeps dumping us at the bottom of the feeding pool. Skullboy, however, well, this one's all about punching above your weight. The IS-3 used to be a very challenging tank to face when it was top tier. Unfortunately, like so many of the machines that were introduced into World of Tanks on its initial release, it's suffering a little bit from power creep. It's still a good tank, but its frontal armour is no longer really anything special. There are plenty of other Tier 8 tanks that have since been introduced into the game, and we're primarily talking about the French here, that have no problems whatsoever dealing with this tank from the front. So things are definitely tougher than they used to be for the IS-3, even when it was a top tier tank, and, well, in this match, Skullboy doesn't even have that to look forward to. Oh, Jingles, he made a bit of a mess of that shot against the side of the T-54. Well, yeah, but there's an Object 263 parked around the corner. I wouldn't have been hanging around taking my time with that shot either. 263's just sitting there. Come at me, bro. No thanks. And while Skullboy is sitting here waiting for things to happen, watching the S1 over there get the crap kicked out of it, bang, takes a high explosive hit from an oh-ho that, where the hell is it? Hasn't been spotted. No time to worry about that now. Gets a shot into the T-54, but look at this T-50 here. Look at that. Seriously? In front of a 263, an oh-ho, a T-54, and God alone knows what else, you decide that the best possible way to handle that situation is to drive sideways on, out in front of all of them, and as quickly as that, there goes one of their Tier 9 mediums. Skullboy backing up, conscious of the fact that they may be getting outflanked, but there's nobody approaching down this avenue, so perhaps he can do a little spot of outflanking himself, which you really have to do to make the BL9 gun work in a Tier 10 battle. And yep, that'll do. Shot into the side of the Tiger 2. Very, very brave Tiger 2. Hang on, hang on, hang on. What's that Object 263 doing? No, we don't like that. No, we don't like that at all. Ah, crap, 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 crap. Wow. He actually did some damage to it and avoided his return shot. Well, that was unexpected. But yeah, here's the outflanking move that he was afraid of. There's an absolute swarm of enemy light tanks and mediums coming around the flank here, and there's nobody here now that the AMX 1390 up there has just been killed, but Skullboy in the IS-3 and that AMX M4, and we're looking at two enemy AMX 1390s, an M46 Korea, a T-54, a T-54 lightweight, and an M41 grand final. The rear appears to be holding for now, although for how much longer is anybody's guess, and it's only a matter of time before these guys reload, take their brave pills, strap their man pants on, and go for it, and here it comes. And the two of them are getting swarmed by light tank autoloaders with medium tank backup. They're focusing the AMX M4 first, and they're going to take him out. He's gone, but by some miracle, he's managed to bounce a couple of those shots. Skullboy is still alive, and now they're clearly reloading. Shot just came in. T-54. And the T-54 has him, but then he stops and turns his gun as Skullboy nukes one of the AMX 1390s, turns his gun on the T-54E1 inside the factory, who's carving up these AMX 1390s, and Skullboy's going to get another kill, and it was that T-54E1 that halted that T-54 in his tracks. T-54 obviously did not want to get a bunch of autoloader shells pumped into his flank and so backed up, which was an understandable decision, but it was very, very bad news for those two AMX 1390s. And speaking of bad news, he's got the rear of the Object 263. Now he would have needed a high damage roll to kill him, But he's been finished off by the T110E3, and the T54 finally found his brave pills, came around the side and pumped a shot into Skullboy's tank. Skullboy is now pretty much a one-shot kill, so he's going to have to start being, well, I'll say start being careful. He's going to have to start being very careful. Managed to put a shot into the Tiger 2. Tiger 2's been knocked out. And they're still losing, but they're not losing that badly. Another shot into the M46 Korea. The scores are 9-11. The scores are 10-11. The scores are even. I don't know how the enemy team managed to screw this up, but we're definitely not complaining. Object 268 there. Oh, he's going to have to go around and take one from the gold spamming T54, but that's the last shot the T54 is going to get. Just the two enemy artillery and the T54 lightweight left, and the T54 lightweight has been taken out. Now, Skullboy does not have a huge amount of health, and he's only in a tier 8, so that of course makes him priority target number 1 for enemy artillery, and that one didn't even hit him, but it's just shaved off all of his health. There's one of the artillery. Where's the other one? Wherever he is, you can guarantee he's aiming at Skullboy as well. Now, did Skullboy get spotted as he crossed the gap there? There's not an awful lot of artillery cover there, Skullboy, but, you know, it's the thought that counts. Oh! There he is. Does he have a shot? Yes! It is nice to see artillery fighting it out, and they've just killed the Object 268. But, you know, rather than just turning to face the nearest solid object and derping high explosive into the wall in order to kill themselves, it's nice to see artillery at least making a fight of it. Unfortunately for the GWE-100, he was never going to survive that one, and they're all closing in now. That M40's got to be thinking about suicide. Is he going to do it? Oh. Oh. Oh, Skullboy, you missed. Somebody else is going to get... Wait, no, he fired. Did he fire? He did fire. Skullboy is easily going to beat this guy's reload. He's having problems with gun depression, however. Can he get the kill? Oh, he needed 400 damage. He only got 395. And then, plot twist, shot sets him on fire, burns to death. Justice. So that was a pretty impressive result for Skullboy 159 in the IS-3, I'm sure you'll agree. Ace Tanker, Pascucci's medal for nailing 2 artillery. And is that a high caliber award? In an IS-3? In a tier 10 battle? What the hell's going on? That was in fact a high caliber award. He did nearly 5,000 damage. Just look at the contrast there. Have a look at who's top and who's bottom on Skullboy's team. They're both tier 8. One of them gave up as soon as he realised he was in a tier 8 match, and one of them didn't. And look at the result. But we're not quite done with the plot twists in today's World of Tanks video, because despite the fact that Skullboy 159 acquitted himself with extreme distinction, playing a tier 8 heavy tank in a tier 10 battle, earned himself the Ace Tanker badge, high caliber, Pascucci's medal, didn't fire any premium ammunition, did however use one premium consumable, and he doesn't run a premium account, he actually lost money. Yes, he ended up owing Wargaming some credits at the end of that battle. I mean, really? Are you serious? Don't worry, I'm joke laughing, but the tears are very, very real. World of Tanks, you so silly. Nevertheless, I'm sure you'll agree that Skullboy 159 acquitted himself with distinction in that particular battle. So well done. Thank you for sending that one in. And as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.